can still remember the time when John nursed our little Ellen. It was just about 10 years ago. She was only 6 months old and took a violent cold, which quickly led to consumption. John spared no pains in giving her the tenderest of care. He loved to walk with her and sing to her. And when she heard him coming up the steps, why, she would reach out her little arms. She would cry for him to take her. And then, one morning, he told us all that he thought she wouldn't live another day. He was right. He lifted her from the cradle on the pillows that she was lying on, and he sang to her softly until she died. He was very calm. Closed her little eyes, folded her little hands, and laid her in the cradle. But when he buried her, why, he broke down completely, and he sobbed like a child.
It was in 1837, right after the murder of Elijah Lovejoy, the abolitionist editor. That is when I made a public declaration of my intentions before the entire congregation there in Hudson, Ohio. I stood before that congregation and I said, from this day forward, I consecrate my life to the destruction of slavery. Remember them that are in bonds as bound with them.
Oh, he's been planning his action for more than 2 years. Why, he's been waiting some 20 years for some opportunity to free the slaves. And it all began when he was a small boy, driving a herd of cattle for his father up to Michigan. Well, the landlord there had a slave boy John's age. And John saw that man beat that boy over and over and over again with anything he could find. Mostly a small pole shell. Now that is when John swore a war on slavery. But I can remember when he told us all, as clearly as if it were yesterday. We were all in Franklin, Ohio, in the old haymaker house, sitting around the kitchen late one evening, around the open fireplace. Me and John. John Jr., 18, Jason, 16, and Owen, 15.